Earth is home to gobs of species, from tiny to gargantuan, and ordinary to downright weird. Octopuses are ocean creatures that are most famous for having 8 arms and bulbous heads. They have 3 hearts and blue blood. They squirt ink to deter predators. And being boneless, they can squeeze into tight spaces. They are quite intelligent and have been observed using tools. And sadly, for them, sex is a death sentence. In this video, we will know about some fascinating and interesting facts about octopuses. They have literally a lot of heart. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 of the hearts work exclusively to move blood beyond the animal's gills, while the third keeps circulation flowing for the organs. The organ heart actually stops beating when the octopus swims, explaining the species' penchant for crawling rather than swimming, which exhausts them. Octopus arms have a mind of their own. 2/3 of an octopus's neurons reside in its arms, not its head. As a result, the arms can problem-solve how to open a shellfish while their owners are busy doing something else, like checking out a cave for more edible goodies. The arms can even react after they've been completely severed. In one experiment, severed arms jerked away in pain when researchers pinched them. They can regrow limbs. If an octopus loses an arm, no problem. They have an impressive regenerative process that kicks in and allows them to develop a new one. They're also really good at it. When lizards regrow their tails, for example, the new one is often inferior. With octopuses, a regrown limb is basically as good as new. Octopus ink doesn't just hide the animal. The ink also physically harms enemies. It contains a compound called tyrosinase, which in humans helps to control the production of the natural pigment melanin. But when sprayed in a predator's eyes, tyrosinase causes a blinding irritation. It also garbles creatures' sense of smell and taste. The defensive concoction is so potent, in fact, that octopuses that do not escape their own ink cloud can die. Octopuses have blue blood. To survive in the deep ocean, octopuses evolved a copper, rather than iron-based blood called hemocyanin, which turns its blood blue. This copper base is more efficient at transporting oxygen than hemoglobin, when water temperature is very low and not much oxygen is around. But this system also causes them to be extremely sensitive to changes in acidity. If the surrounding water's pH dips too low, octopuses can't circulate enough oxygen. Octopuses, to some, are erotic muses. Japan's notorious tentacle erotica traces back to an 1814 woodblock print titled Tako to Ama, or Octopus and the Shell Diver. According to Courage, the image takes inspiration from a legend about a female shell diver who is chased by sea creatures, including octopuses, after attracting the eye of a sea dragon god. They're tricky to catch. If you're an octopus snacking seal, watch out! These 8-armed wonders have a few sneaky tricks up their sleeves. When threatened, they shoot an inky fluid from their body, which makes the water dark and murky, helping them hide. They can also change their color to blend in with their surroundings. And if a limb gets caught, they simply leave it behind. Don't worry, it grows back. There are hundreds of types of octopus. There are 289 different octopus species, and all are in fact weird and wonderful in their own ways. The abdopus octopus, or land octopus, leaves the water to hunt for crabs. In the ocean's deepest reaches, the big fin squid waves giant tentacles and looks like an octopus alien. Remember, a squid is not an octopus. It has a triangular, instead of round head, 2 fins and tentacles as well as arms. Some octopuses wear hats. The coconut octopus walks on 2 limbs like a human and carries a coconut shell on its head. This hat isn't an ocean fashion, but in fact helps hide the octopus from predators swimming above. They can be great actors. Should the octopus Oscar go to the mimic octopus? It imitates other sea creatures like jellyfish, sea snakes, and crabs to scare off predators. To look like a snake, for example, it hides in a hole and waves 2 arms about. Males die after mating, too. After mating, it's game over for octopuses. Mating and parenthood are brief affairs for octopuses, who die shortly after. The species practices external fertilization. Multiple males either insert their spermatophores directly into a tubular funnel that the female uses to breathe, or else literally hand her the sperm, which she always accepts with one of her right arm. Researchers do not know why. Afterwards, males wander off to die. As for the females, they can lay up to 400,000 eggs, which they obsessively guard and tend to. Prioritizing their motherly duties, females stop eating, but she doesn't starve to death. Rather, when the eggs hatch, the female's body turns on her. Her body undertakes a cascade of cellular suicide, starting from the optic glands and rippling outward through her tissues and organs until she dies. They can be deadly. Blue-ringed octopus. Australia's blue-ringed octopus is considered to be one of the world's most venomous marine animals. Though only 5 to 8 inches in size, one octopus can carry enough venom to kill 26 adult humans, and all within a matter of. Their potent venom contains tetrodotoxin, which is 1,200 times more toxic than cyanide. Holes and coral reefs are home sweet home for octopuses. Most types of octopus live near the coast and make their homes in rocks and corals. They're usually solitary, so they live alone. In fact, octopuses are also territorial and defend their living space against intruders. If they could write, there would be no trespassing signs everywhere. They're super speedy backstroke swimmers. Octopuses swim backwards by blasting water through a muscular tube on their body called a siphon, and can reach speeds of up to 40 km/h for short bursts. They can also crawl along the ocean floor, poking their arms into small openings in search of food. Imagine how many sweets you could carry if you had 8 arms. Adult octopuses eat crabs, snails, small fishes, and even other octopuses. They don't eat humans, thank goodness, but their beak-like mouth can deliver a nasty bite and also injects venom. This venom is usually harmless to humans. But beware the blue-ringed octopus, also called the blue octopus. The brightly colored pint-sized predator lives in the Pacific and looks cute, but it can kill. The venom causes paralysis that stops you breathing. They build their own homes. Octopuses live in dens made of rocks, and they're amazing builders. They use their powerful arms and the suckers, the suction cups on an octopus's arm, to move rocks into place. And they can even build a rock door that pulls closed when the octopus is home. Should you knock before entering, it's best not to visit at all, because they're pretty grumpy loners. Octopuses even scatter rocks and shells to hide their den. Meet the giant octopus. The full name of the world's biggest octopus is the giant Pacific octopus. It's an expert escape artist and can even pry the lid off a tank. From the top of its body to the tips of its arms, it measures nearly 5 meters and can weigh up to 50 kilos. Watch this live cam footage of a giant octopus. Octopus conservation status. While many marine animals are struggling against environmental problems like global warming and overfishing, most octopus populations are booming. They grow fast and adapt quickly to change. Plus, as humans fish out big predator fish like tuna, there are more small fish left for octopuses to eat. Will we one day live on the planet of the octopus? And here we have come to the end of the episode, after we talked about some wonderful facts and about octopuses. Tell us your opinion in the comments section, and if you have any topic you want to talk about, tell us about it. Goodbye, friends.